I read something that said, you're all about sex and snowboarding. Is that true? And if you had to pick one, something you can do for the rest of your life.
I'm gonna say snowboard.
Would you?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I have to say snowboarding.
When I wrote this question down,
is that homo of me?
Well, dude, I wrote this question down and I was actually really interested. Like, what the fuck's he gonna pick?
I love sex, dude, but come on, man. Like for me, all right, snowboarding is like being up in Alaska and helicoptering around and being dropped off at a peak where there is just nothing for nobody and it's you in the mountain and you're thinking about dying because like you think you're gonna die at any moment.
Yo.
And it's like that for me is like living.
Dude.
That's sex.
And I guess, what do you got going on for, like, what are your plans? Like, what are you working on?
Dude, my plans are like, I just create, man. Like I'm always like, we just sold 2 more shows to this company called Maker Studio, which is like an online kind of thing. And like one of the shows I'm on, one of them I'm not, I'm producing it. I've been working on a show that's kind of like going over, we're in about year 2 now almost.
Yo.
But I've aligned the right people to do like the right thing, and I come up with like a really good idea.
Don't tell me you're behind the scenes, bro. We need you on the screen.
No. This is totally in front of the camera action.
Yeah.
And radio. I'm on the Jason Ellis Show every Monday on SiriusXM. That's Faction 41. Yes, I've like always loved television, and I was 17 when I first hosted the U.S. Open, and I like made that transfer pretty young, and it was always a goal of mine, and I really looked up to the Jackass guys and really admired like what they had done and created, and I always wanted to create like that. And also meeting Dyrdek before he was kind of Rob Dyrdek. Like, obviously he's been a skateboarder, done the whole thing, but like I met him like right before that show kind of cracked, and I had like a weird kind of connection with him, and I just like knew it. I just always felt that like it was gonna happen. It was like my destiny to like create and do these things, and it all like fucking worked out the way it did in some weird way. But like I had so much passion in that. And like, and that was our show, I produced it. We executive produced it. That was our fucking show. We could do whatever we want. And it's like really thinking outside of the box. And like you're saying, yeah, you've got to like one up. You've got to do this. And it's like, it did, man. It took 5 years. Like it would take us like 9 months to film a season. Literally like for 5 years. That's what I did.
Yeah.
And I have a couple months off to go to trade shows and try and promote this and that and blah blah blah. And like the last like year and a half has like been such a good like step back. It's like you chill, regroup, take like a couple steps back, and then go and take 10 steps forward. Like you got to figure out what your next move is. It's like you're not gonna, you weren't always gonna be like the dude that's on Fuel TV for the rest of his life. You know? And it's just kind of like regrouping, and sometimes it sucks. You know what I mean? Like you come out of it and you're like, shit. Like I seriously, the show ended. I was so lost. I was like,
now what?
Yeah, what am I doing?